O'Sullivan. You see the funny side. It's 10,000 for the high break. Needs this black and the 6 colours for a 139. Yeah, 10,000. You want to play this properly. Reinforcement. Man's a machine. After all that, he misses the green, but it really doesn't matter. He's won the tournament. Neil Robertson with a terrific display here today in Newport. It was 4-4 at the end of the first session, but he turned it on tonight. 4 centuries in the match from the Australian. He wins the 2021 Kazoo Tour Championship. He's beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan by 10 frames to 4.
Neil Robertson is the 2021 Tour Championship winner, and what a way to finish the job. His 5th century of the day, his 11th of the tournament. Join us after the break when we'll have the trophy presentation as well as all the reaction and analysis. O'Sullivan by 10 frames to 4. Let's get to the trophy presentation now with Rob Walker.
Thanks very much, Jill. This event is for the best of the best. We promised you a brilliant week of live snooker on ITV, and thanks to the world's top 8, that's exactly what we got. Ronnie O'Sullivan, first of all, it takes such a special player to make it to 5 ranking finals in the same season, and you're such a prolific winner, we probably would have expected you to have lifted one of them so far.
Yeah, no, listen, today I was just, I've never seen anyone play as well as that. His cue action is just ridiculous, you know, straight through the ball, tempo doesn't change, opens his backhand like you've never seen anyone open it before, and it's just ridiculous, really. Yeah, just unbelievable. Makes it look like he's playing on a pool table today, you know. It's like, I was like, is he sure? You know, I was sitting there watching these, like, those balls that you think, you know, if you don't cue them right, they hit the knuckle, they jangle, they would just bang straight in the middle. And I can't compete with that, you know. I just have to sit back and enjoy it, and amazing play, you know.
Well, you've done that a few times yourself to other players. One last tournament left this season. You arrive in Sheffield as the reigning defending champion. Over the course of the season, how much confidence will you take to Yorkshire?
I don't know. Listen, results doesn't make me confident. My game makes me confident, and you know, if my game's in good shape, then I'll feel confident whether I've won tournaments or not. So if I find a bit of form, then you never know. But if this guy keeps playing the way he's playing, then I think he'd probably be the man to beat. You know?
Very gracious, Ronnie. Thank you very much indeed. Neil, you have been simply sublime this week. You've beaten the most decorated player in history, reversing the result from 2 years ago, lifting a title you haven't won before. How close is this to the top of the pile? Can't be far away.
No, I mean, I've beaten Ronnie before, but never over like a multiple session match. Look, if I'm going to compete well in the World Championships this year, then that's the sort of performance I have to put in. I said it during the week when asked about, you know, my chances in the Worlds this year, that I have to be there every session. And I think I've done that in all of my matches this week. I've been there every session, you know. I've been there to pick up the pieces when somebody were to make a mistake. Playing Ronnie in a final, the crowd adds a different dynamic. You have to admit that. You know, it's different when he's got, you know, 90% of the crowd with him, and you know he's sort of like got his tail up. So that's going to add something in the World Championships that all the other players are going to need to be prepared for when they face him. Yeah, like I played really well all week. My preparation was fantastic, practicing really well, and just try to maintain the tempo, try to play the game on my terms. That was really key when I played Mark in the semis. Just play my way, play like the way I do in practice. It's what I do. It's how I play in practice. You know, I see the red, I go for it, and I try and just clear up the table no matter the situation of the balls, irrespective of who I'm playing. So that's just what I need to keep doing. You know. So.
Well, it was absolutely amazing. Neil, great sport is about the journey, not just the achievement. And it's incredible to think, isn't it, that on your 20th birthday, you were relegated from the tour. If someone had said to you back then, listen, mate, don't worry, because you will return. And when you do, you'll become one of the greats and you'll win 20 ranking titles. Would you have believed them that this great 2-decade career was possible?
No, not really. It's, being from overseas, it just adds something completely different, which, the majority of the tour don't really face. I guess more and more overseas players joining the tour now, which is great. Makes me feel really good about, I think, what Ding and I have been able to do. It was all British domination really with the sport, and not many people had been successful in staying in the UK for long periods of time. And myself and Ding have been able to do that, and it's just nice to be part of the history of the game where we've been able to sort of break that open a bit, and it's created more chances for people like Yan Bingtao winning the Masters and stuff like that. So it's just all part of being part of snooker history, and I'm glad that I've been able to play a part.
And the other great element of what you've done this week is you've been very vocal and articulate about saying, listen, I need to be a dad as well as a world-class sportsman, and Alexander in particular has needed me more this year for his football. You're managing to strike this fantastic balance between delivering in your profession but being a compassionate, loving father at the same time. I hope he's watching tonight.
Yeah, Penelope's not old enough to understand the significance, but Alexander's at home rubbing his hands, probably thinking about all the V-Bucks and